Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about tote bag. I do have tote bags available on my website, however they are only custom tote bags. So I want to add tote bags as its own category on my website and available for everyone. I'm going to make a tote bag today. And just figure out what I want to do with it, what I want to add and all of that. And how I work is I need to make it. Like I'll do a little bit of writing and all of that and on my little notebook, but I just have to get into it to be able to figure out whether what I like and don't like about the bag. So today I'll just be making a bag. It will be a sample, so like a prototype, so I can and if I like it I go for it. If I don't, I make another one with all the changes that I write in my little notebook. Yes, I'm just going to take you on a journey with me. This might take me a few days because it's the school holidays and all the kids are at home, so I will try and do as much as I can while I'm in the sewing room. If I get it done in a day, that's a miracle. And if you are new here or just coming back to watch my video, I'm Sarah. I am a small business owner of Paper Buttercups, which is a handmade sewing business, and I sew bags, laptop sleeves, zip pouches, all of those right here in Aotearoa, New Zealand. So let's start the day and get sewing. The very first tote bag that I put up on my shop was a patchwork style tote bag, and that was my first time using all my cut-offs and cutting them up and making a patchwork piece. That's the first time also that I made a tote bag. So since then, and this was a while ago, I've only made in total 2 tote bags. So the second one I made was for a custom order, so I worked with a UGC creator, and we collaborated together to showcase the custom orders that I offer, and from that I made a tote bag. Now I haven't made any since because I haven't sold any, but also I don't have any on my website to kind of show that I make these. So for the next few days, I don't know how long this is going to take me. I'm going to focus on my tote bags. Step 1 for this tote bag journey is I need to decide on the features of the tote bag, pockets and all that, zip pockets. So the previous tote bags that I've made, the 2, I've had a inner zip pocket and then just an outer open pocket. That's the only features I had. I had some feedback for the tote bag, and it was to add more pockets, preferably a zip pocket on the outside. So I thought, okay. Now also what I need to decide, because I don't want to make this harder for me, I need to decide whether for these tote bags I add a zip open, like at the top, or just have it open. So I want to make like a one design and that's all. I do however have custom orders that allow you to, you know, add either open or tie closure or a zip, so it won't really, yeah. So if you really wanted something like that, you can, but that'll be in the custom order. Yeah, so I have written down the dimensions for the pieces to make this tote bag. Yeah, so I'm gonna spend, yeah, some time on that, so this project, this tote bag project, so I can get it on the website and just so people know that it's there. This is the mess that we're working with. So let's get into it. My space is clear. Now I just need to decide on what fabric I want to use for the tote bag. This one. Okay. My straps have to be 60 inches long. I have decided to sew 2 pieces of fabric together to be able to make a long continuous strap, and that is because I have this offcut here from a previous project that I want to use. So because this is not 60 inches, I think it's 30 or more. What I've done is I've cut my strips, cut 2 strips, and then sew them together. It's another good way of just using up fabric rather than cutting from the main bolt. So I'm going to do the other strap. This is currently all the fleece that I have, which is not a lot. Like, I don't even know if I'll be able to get enough for the bag. I'm not worried, only because I do have more coming, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. So I've been sitting here for a while, just kind of deciding on the design of this tote bag. Like, everyone loves pockets and all that, but also I don't want to overdo it with pockets, because again, I want to make this simple but practical, but easy enough for me to make. So I'm still gonna have the front, like a open front pocket, and an outer zip pocket. Now I'm thinking of the pockets for the inside of this bag. So I was thinking, because my original tote bag, I have a inner zip pocket, but because I'm already putting an outer zip pocket on the bag, do I want to add another zip pocket inside? I mean, it's a great idea, but am I overdoing it? I don't know. I'm thinking way too much into it. But also, I don't want to make it hard for me. So yeah, I was thinking two small pockets and a big pocket, but all open pockets, so not closed pockets. Yeah, not sure. Also thinking of adding like a key hook to there, like strap, so that you can easily hook your keys to there so they don't get lost and everything. But like, I'm adding pockets in there. I don't know. We'll think about it. It's a lot to think about. I've done the first panel of the tote bag, the front. I'm pretty happy with it. So one thing I changed about this is the size of the strap. So I've just made it thinner. I won't really decide if I like it until it's finished, but so far so good. So I've got the strap comes all the way, and then I've got the front pocket there. So it's a pretty decent sized pocket. It's quite deep, which is good. That way it'll keep stuff in there. I also wanted to try a different technique with the strap. The original strap that I had, that I made previously, I would fold the pieces into each other and then sew it. So then you would kind of have like an opening there, but it'd be sewn, so you'd see that seam. I wanted to try a different technique where I would sew it inside out and then pull it out so that you won't see the seam. I don't even know if that makes sense. Anyways, I just wanted to try this technique. It's a bit tedious because I do want to add a little bit of structure to the strap, so I have to iron on some fleece into it, which I did with that strap there, and yeah, she was a little bit tedious. So now I've got to do it again with this second strap. So we'll see how we go, but I'm just going to work on the back panel now. So the back panel will have an outer zip, so I've just got to now prep the back panel for that. Get out. So this is the final bag. Overall, it turned out really well, but there are some changes that I will make. So I don't like how thin the strap is, so I'm going to make them bigger. I have to sew this front pocket higher because I had sewn it from the bottom but didn't realize that it's going to be boxed. So the pocket goes all the way to the bottom, so you may lose some things if you put stuff in there. So I'll change the layout of that. The back zipper pocket is perfect, so keep that as is. Added a magnetic clip, which is, I like that a lot, so I'm going to keep that. And then I learned a new technique on how to sew the inner lining to the outer. My previous bags I didn't do that, which meant the inner lining was quite loose inside. So now that I've learned how to do that, the inside just looks a lot more cleaner. So if I was to turn this inside out, you would see how clean that is. I use the outer fabric for the pockets inside, and I just think that looks so gorgeous. So I've opted for one side with a bigger pocket, just one. I think I do want to make this pocket a bit bigger, so I'll make that one bigger. And then on the other side you've got two smaller pockets. So I like the size of that, so I'll keep that as is. I was thinking of adding a little hook inside to hook your keys onto, but then I thought, oh, that's just, there's heaps of pockets anyway, so, and I didn't want to make it too complicated for myself. So yeah, I'm very happy with this. So this is the first prototype. Not too sure what I'm going to do with this bag. I may keep it, or I have a thought of giving it away, or adding it to like a sample sale. I'm not sure. She's still great. Obviously she needs a bit more tweaks for my liking. But yeah, I'm so happy. Now I just need to make another prototype with the changes that I want. And then once I've done that, I can get it on the website and share it to the world. So whenever that may be, who knows? Hopefully soon. School holidays are coming to an end, so I might be able to get them up. Hopefully next week. Who knows? Thank you so much for watching this video of me making a tote bag for my website. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. I do have other videos up. They are my sewing vlogs, a day in the life. Yeah, and I will be uploading more. I don't have a schedule at the moment. I'm just uploading as things happen. So yeah. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next video.